Yes, Rina, you are from Jharsuguda district. Jharsuguda is called as powerhouse of Odisha, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Why so?
Sir, there are a lot of thermal power station that is located mostly in the East River Valley, and and it is also nearer to the Hirakud Dam, that is a hydropower station. So it is known as powerhouse of the state.
There is an airport in Jharsuguda which is called as Veer Surendra Sai Airport. Who is this Veer Surendra Sai?
Sir, recently the Jharsuguda airport has been named as Veer Surendra Sai Airport. The Veer Surendra Sai was a freedom fighter and from the Sambalpur district, and he was against the doctrine of lapse of the Dalhousie. Yes, and he fought for that, and eventually he died as a martyr. That's why we will say hero.
Okay. What are the tribals exclusively located in Jharsuguda district?
Sir, as far as tribals are concerned, Jharsuguda district, there is not specifically, it is not a tribal area as such, but the nearer districts like Sundargarh and Booth, Kalahandis, they have, this district does have significant amount of tribal populations. But
who are those?
There are mixed population, there are all type of tribes are there, but as such there is not a tribal area.
Yes. But there are some specific tribals who are also located in Jharsuguda district, no?
I don't know, sir.
Why? Because your option is anthropology. You should read about your tribal district, who are the tribals in your state, okay? Go through the tribes.
Okay.
And your father is a progress assistant.
Yes, sir.
Progress assistant means?
Progress assistant means basically he's I don't know, sir. He works in a Panchayati Raj department in a block office.
Okay.
But I don't know exactly the nature of work.
You should know. It is there in your DAF.
Yes, I should.
And your state, Odisha is called as, popularly, generally it is called as Odisha a poor state. Why Odisha is called a poor state? It is there in media, it is there in political forums. We cannot deny that Odisha is not a poor state. Yes, Odisha is a poor state. Why such name is there? Why such brand is there?
Yes, sir, I agree that it has been branded as a poor state because so there are few reasons for that. The first of all, I would say there are the significant demography reason. The first of all, the significant population of the state is tribal population, and they have their own cultural ethos. So to mainstream them is a little bit difficult task, and that's why the socioeconomic parameters we are lagging. Secondly, the natural cause, that is Orissa is time and again hit by the cyclones. So all those infrastructure got devastated every time the cyclone hits. Thirdly, the yes, we have those large number of reserve, that is mineral reserve in our country, but again the problem is the resource curse, like the uneven distribution of benefit. Orissa is suffering, so western part of the Orissa is lagging behind the eastern part, and agriculture is also monsoon dependent. 68% of the population is dependent upon agriculture, and agriculture is purely dependent upon the monsoon, and irrigated only 20% area roughly is irrigated. So again, it is economically poor. So these are the few reasons, and the starting point itself is we have started late also, but I believe strongly that Odisha is growing very fast with 8% of the GDP, which is one of the highest. And also in socioeconomic parameter, may times and again WHO has praised Odisha. For example, in malaria eradication program, Odisha is a top among other states, and also in corona pandemic, also Odisha has proved that it has contained the pandemic well. So I think it is better to say aspirational state rather than a poor state.
Very good. There is one parameter: performance of government officials and projects will be judged by five factors by Odisha government, BJD government, Navin Patnaik government, which has become an example for other state governments, which is called as 5T factor. 5T factors. This 5T factors, Niti Aayog also took the 5T factors, which is judged by the government officials, or the government projects were being judged by this 5T. So, are you aware of this 5T performance parameters?
Yes, sir, I am aware of the 5T because it is first been implemented in health sector only, and there are 5T like transparency, teamwork,
Very good.
and like that five
Yes, 5D. Very good. Transparency, teamwork.
transparency, teamwork, and I am not able to recall, but definitely working.
And in the month of March, there is a huge forest fire, wildfire in Odisha. Which part of Odisha it was?
So in northern part of the Odisha, in Simlipal River.
What is the reason behind it?
Um, so exactly I don't know, but I can try. I think the nature of the forest and is a dry deciduous kind of forest, and temperature. I think it is by some of the villagers in the vicinity.
Okay,
Maybe they have.
you don't know.
I don't know.
Only two things you know or you don't know. No guess.
I don't know.
So, do you think Odisha government effectively addressed it?
Sir, I think that it is a late response actually. It is a late response. Already large number of damage has already been done before the administration to the states. And also after some times rain occurred in that area, and the forest fire extinguished, that I know. But it is actually late response.
Okay. Yes, and recently Odisha government also accepted one nation, one ration card. What is this one nation, one ration card?
So one nation, one ration card means it is a Aadhaar link system. It is a mandatorily Aadhaar link system where mostly benefit the migrant population. They can avail, I think, half of their ration in any part of the country, and irrespective of their any part of the country, they can avail the ration benefits. Mostly, it has been done for the migrant population, not restricted to state.
Okay. How it will be implemented? One ration card in different states means how we can use it?
It can, the PDF it will be available by the. I'm not able to.
Okay. Look into it. Huh? Yes. And in the budget session, there is a good news regarding Odisha that out of 21 MP seats, can you hear me?
Yes, it is.
In the budget session, the BJD government had vociferously demanded for women reservation. And not only demanded, BJD government, Navin Patnaik government is also an example. Why? Because out of 21 MPs, 7 MPs who got the ticket were women. That means for 1/3, they gave tickets for women. So as they themselves, for example, they demanded for women reservation bill in parliament. What is this women reservation bill in parliament?
Sir, women reservation bill parliament has been introduced, I think in 2009 or 10, but it has not been passed. It is for the reservation of 33% It is for 33% reservation of the women in the both the in the Lok Sabha and in the Lok Sabha. 33% reservation in the Lok Sabha for the women candidate, but it has not been enacted till now.
What is your opinion, whether it will be enacted or not?
I think I think it has both pros and cons, but as far as the women reservation is concerned, we have tasted the women empowerment when it comes to 73 and 74th amendment, and women are actually doing very well, and it is a significant step towards women empowerment. So, in that regard, if we go for the women reservation in parliament, then also it is a very welcome step. But however, that is not only the sufficient thing. We should address all other issues concerning women for the total empowerment of the women.
There is one question from Odisha. Odisha Integrated Mines and Mineral Management System, I3M, which is globally famous. How we have to check the illegal mining, how to address the illegal mining. The Odisha was successful because of this system which was being implemented, Integrated Mines and Mineral Management Systems. Are you aware of this I3M?
No, sir.
It became a global example. That is the reason I asked about it. Okay. Coming to your academics, VSS Medical College. What is this VSS?
So it is again the Veer Surendra Sai Medical College.
Okay.
Veer Surendra Sai Medical College.
Is it a government college or private college?
It is a government college.
What is the difference right now? The Medical Commission of India is there, or Medical Council of India is Medical Council of India is there, or National Medical Commission is there?
Now the National Medical Commission is there, which the Medical Commission of India. We dissolved Medical Commission of India, and now we have National Medical Commission (NMC).
Yes, National Medical Council of India was being removed, and National Medical Commission was being installed. So, what are the provisions of this National Medical Commission?
Sir, there are a lot of provision, like in terms of regulation. There are various body has been created separately for the undergraduate education, postgraduate education, and how the fee of the private colleges will that also determined be regulated by the NMC. Again, the Ayush medical practitioner and or other Ayush medical practitioner has been will be integrated into the mainstream medical science through a bridge course. There will be a exit exam or national level exit exam, after which one is able to practice medicine. These are the few most striking features of NMC.
So you are an engineer. Doctor profession itself is service to the humanity. So why you want to leave it and why you want to come into civil services?
Sir, with due respect, I feel very fortunate that I am a doctor. But when it comes to civil services, the civil service as a job offers lot of opportunity, which I cannot do. It's as a medical officer or in the medical profession. For example, the diversity of the job, and it is more directly linked towards people. The civil service here, we have our own job satisfaction. Along with, we would help people to realize their dream. Civil service is also a connecting link between the government and the people, and the scale, nature, scope is very high as compared to my profession. And I have also interest since my childhood that I would become a civil servant one day. And there are the few reasons I believe that it is mostly inspired by the doing. In my opinion, I consider the civil service to be the best opportunity to serve people, and it is nothing to do with comparison with any of the job. It's purely based upon the interest.
So COVID vaccine. What is the difference between Covaxin and Covishield?
Covishield vaccine is being developed by the National Institute of Pune Virology, and the technology has been transferred from the Oxford AstraZeneca, the same technique, and this has been developed by the Pune-based institute. And the I don't know. Actually, I don't know what is the difference.
So how was Odisha, whether Odisha was successful in containing the COVID-19?
Sir, yes, I actually feel that Odisha has contained it well, because Odisha has done is very actually very commendable step, that it has empowered actually the local authority, that is Sarpanch. They have gave the Sarpanch the power of actually administrate. And I think that whenever we do something from grassroots level, it would always help in getting the better results. So yes, Odisha actually contained the pandemic well.
What about Maharashtra?
Sir, Maharashtra is a was a hotspot earlier also, and now also the second wave of corona is getting picked up in the Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the busiest state actually, and lot of entry and exit point, lot of traveling going between the different city, and most people actually there are also a lot of traffic, actually very very congested city, so it is definitely it would be a hotspot, because corona is a disease where there is a compactness, and that's how Maharashtra is again on the news for the second wave of corona.
So Maharashtra government failed.
I won't say it failed, because there are a lot of reasons uh, that cannot be alone blame, cannot be given alone to the government. Government is also doing well, but I think more should be done.
Uh, so Poco, in which you got runner-up award, it's Supriya Open Athletic Meet. So what is the Supriya Open Athletic Meet?
Actually, it is a university level athletic meet, and the name Supriya was actually given because one of our batchmate who actually died in a road accident. So, in her memory, that year athletic event was named as Supriya.
How many members will be there in Poco?
Sorry, sir, I didn't understand.
How many members will be in one Poco team?
Yes, sir, there are 12 members, but each time 9 players actually play, but there are 12 members in a team.
Okay. Apart from India, where it is famous across the world, whether it is famous across the world or only in India?
No, sir, it is famous mostly in the South Asian country like India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Pakistan, the South Asian countries. It is famous.
There is one freedom fighter who is behind framing the rules for Poco.
Yes, sir, it is Bal Gangadhar Tilak.
No, Lokmanya Tilak. Lokmanya Tilak.
Manya Tilak and Bal Gangadhar Tilak are same person.
Yes. Correct. I was confusing you.
Both are same person. Manya Tilak and Bal Gangadhar Tilak.
First man of the tournament, one award will be given to the men in Coco.
It is a Eklavya Puraskar.
Yes. And for women?
Is Rani Lakshmibai Puraskar.
What is a folk dance? Sambalpuri folk dance?
So Sambalpuri folk dance is basically done by the tribal folk of this western Odisha, western part of the Odisha, and there are famous in different names like Dalkhai, Rangavati, Ghumra, this kind of name, and Bagnath. These are the few examples of the Sambalpuri folk dance. Mostly they are done in special occasion like our festival Nuakhai, Bhaijitiya, this kind of festival, or in sometimes in marriage.
Okay. Madhubani painting? Where it originally
Yes, sir.
originated?
Sir, Madhubani painting originally originated in the Mithila region of the India, that is Bihar bordering and Nepal area. That was the place where this painting is originated. That's why it's also known as Mithila painting.
So will you paint Madhubani paintings?
Yes, sir.
Will you paint Madhubani paintings? Or will
Made some 15, 20 Madhubani painting till now.
okay. Assistant Dramatic Secretary Students Union. What is Dramatic Secretary?
Sir, in our college, actually these posts are not actually elected post, but the selected one. Uh, uh, Taking the academics record, our institution head have selected some of the people as in different posts. Like I accorded assistant dramatic secretary to assist the dramatic secretary to conduct the dramatic fest in our college during 2014-15.
So, what is your contribution to it?
Sir, I assist the dramatic secretary in every aspect, like arranging the sound system, to giving the theme, and to verify their drama. I assist in every to give application for the sanction of funds. Every segment I help to dramatic secretary.
Yes. Uh, there is one unique thing in your DAF. Indian Audit and Account Service, it is fourth preference rather than Indian Revenue Service GST. Generally, there will be fourth preference for the later preference for Indian Audit and Account Service. Why is your Indian Audit and Account Service fourth preference? Is there any specific reason or general?
No, sir. I have actually have researched something about that. Ki this service has actually now gaining prominence. It has very good career prospect. Very promotion aspect is also very good in this service. That's why I have made it before custom GST, custom GST. Before custom GST, I have made my choice.
What is the profile of this IAAS? Any idea?
I think auditing they assist the controller and auditor general in CAG office. I think that much I know.
Very good, Rina. Very good. So, see, I will tell you one thing. You were not confusing. I just told you Lokmanya Tilak and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Some of the aspirants, they will confuse at the moment and they will tell like this. You were very strong. That is very good thing. If you tell anything, be strong. And what is missing is eye contact.
Okay.
What you are doing means I am telling you the mistakes. Why? Because our ambition is 200 marks. Okay. You are seeing like this and you are telling.
Okay.
That should not be the condition. Whoever it may be a single person or 4 members, you should maintain the eye contact compulsory. If it is 5 members, smile is missing in the beginning. See, it is not an informal meet. It is the meet, it is a dialogue, it is a conversation which is going to change your life. Because if you get more than 200, automatically you will get into IAS, whatever may be the marks in your mains. Your ambition should be 200. If it is 200 means you have to be very serious, you have to be very formal. If the question is something like googly also, you should not fall down, you should be straight. Be alert, be constant, be stable. What I observed means
Okay.
tribes, anthropology optional. I didn't ask anthropology questions. Why? Because in our second one-to-one session, exclusive anthropology questions I will be asking you. But still, I asked tribes from your district. So tribes आपको देखना पड़ेगा. Tribes आपको देखना पड़ेगा. Smile is missing. Your father profession, no, first page of the DAF. Progress assistant. Progress assistant. I also don't know. That is the reason I asked it. Progress assistant.
I'll ask today, sir.
Please never, I think, I guess, no. A big no.
Okay.
I know, sir. I don't know, sir. No, I think. No, I guess. Never. If you take any answer, it might be a wrong answer. If you told the answer, yes, sir, I think, yes, sir, that is the answer. Don't change it. Means don't confuse. That's it. Your expressions, your gestures are very good. eye contact, stable, serious. Take every one-to-one or any mock interview if you go anywhere. Please be serious, very serious. If you do 5 sittings like this, 170, 180, 190, 200, we can crack. So, as your teacher, I will recommend you improve the content on tribes, on the reforms taken by the Odisha government. Why? Because Odisha is every interview board want to ask questions on Odisha. Why? Because Odisha became a poor state. Everyone want to ask the question on Odisha. What are the reforms taken by the Odisha? Why Odisha is like this? The same question will be on Odisha. The same question will be on Jharkhand. If these two states are there, they will ask questions on these two states. So everything about your state government, state economic survey, socio-economic survey will come. That's state socio-economic survey you have to read. Indian economic survey you have to read. Indian budget again you have to read. And cocoa is also famous in South Africa and England.
Okay.
Ekalavi Award, Rani Lakshmibai Award, 100% correct. Covaxin, Covishield, COVID-19, your doctor.
Actually, I have not at all prepared. Actually, I have very hectic schedule. I'll prepare very well. I promise I'll prepare very well. Until now, actually, I have not at all prepared.
Okay. Please do that. Okay, all the best. Next, we will take 10 days time. All these drawbacks you have to cover and you have to come with constant, stable answers.
Okay.
Thank you. Good day.